Hello friends, myself C. Nishant Maheshwari. I am a practicing chartered accountant as well as I write for my blog, The Fellow Investor. Basically, this time I will be making this video in English language as there are certain global events which people from outside India should be aware of. First event is related to Chinese yuan. Yuan has crossed important psychological mark of 7. Basically, what has happened in China is related to the huge selling of forex reserves. First of all, the debt problem. That is, the debt bonds, roughly around 560 billion yuan since October, has been sold off. And when we convert it into US dollar, the same comes to about roughly $84 billion. Since October till date, October 21 till September 22, roughly Chinese have lost around $166 billion of forex reserves. Further, the problem is related with the LGFV model of China, where most of the state-owned enterprises have been financed by LGFVs, and the LGFVs are roughly on bankruptcy model. The trade surplus of China is creating a critical problem because Chinese economy is totally dependent on exports. However, the shrinking exports are creating a biggest problem, and the local lockdown has also reduced the consumption pattern of China. Since it's a pegged currency, so they have also reduced the interest rates as well as the forex requirement, the maintenance of forex requirement ratio, which is creating another trouble for the currency. Now coming on to US. In case of US, there are two major events which has happened. First is related with FedEx. FedEx is a global giant of transportation, e-commerce services and other business services. They have announced closure of more than 90 locations, as well as they have also announced five offices which they will be closing this year. Further, they will be parking their these cargos as well as the jets on grounds in order to reduce the operating cost. They have withdrawn their guidance. So friends, all in all, they are saying that recession is coming, but to my understanding, the weakness of yuan will further cause a severe problem in commodities market, and we will see a sharp sell-off in commodities in upcoming days, due to which China will be forced to devalue its currency and it will cause a deflation. So FedEx, correlated with Chinese yuan and global operations, are clearly indicating that we are into recession and now we will be entering into deflation phase. Another thing which has happened in US market is related to the blackout of buybacks. Basically, in order to curb the insider trading just before release of results, the statutory authority, that is SEC, has announced that no insider trading will happen. I mean, the people who are on a higher management will not trade for at least 2 weeks just before the results. So basically, this will shrink the liquidity problem into the market, and that will again create a stagnancy in the stock. Now, if you see the events like Blackout, Buyback, it is like a event where the liquidity is already been shrinked, and further the insiders will not trade. That is a good thing, but it will not create a speculation in the stock. So the reduced liquidity just before 2 weeks before the results has started yesterday, and now it will be interesting to see how much volatility in the market without insider will be created in stocks. Further, people who are estimating that Fed is not doing quantitative tightening, let me explain one thing, that there is a lag effect of 2 months of the lag effect is of 2 months related to the planned event. Like if they have announced that $47 billion will be the QT amount, then they can for a particular month, then they can defer it to 2 months as well. So this is a very important event, since Fed has not done its quantitative tightening as per the schedule. So we can see an increase in this quantitative tightening in upcoming months, because this quantum of the size has already been increased now from $47 billion to less than $100 billion. That is roughly 95 or $90 billion is the quantitative tightening size. So further, the gap between the previous one and the current planned quantitative tightening schedule can create a risk of more than $100 billion outflow of liquidity from the system. So please hedge your portfolio, and if you really like our like my video, then do press like and subscribe button. And further, if you want to join our premium WhatsApp group where we teach people regarding these macroeconomic events, then do directly message me on Twitter, the link which I will be sharing in my YouTube channel. Along with that, you can read the implications of Chinese yuan devaluation and what will be the impact on the global economy. It will send deflation and more interesting things. So then do read our blog, which I will be sharing in my YouTube channel. Thank you.